Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent, welcoming you to this week's edition of Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Hopefully, everybody's having a good kickoff to a new week, and appreciate everybody tuning in. If this is your first time checking it out, what I do is I ask 5 questions, all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. Also, for everybody out there watching, if you're entertained by this, click the like button, leave a comment, let me know how you did. And also, if this is your first time watching it, be a champ and click on that subscribe button. Without no further ado, let's let her rip. All right, question number 1 this week. What event did Jeff Hardy win the WWE Championship? Was it A, Survivor Series 2008, B, Armageddon 2008, or C, Royal Rumble 2008? All right, question number 1 again. What event did Jeff Hardy win the WWE Championship? I do believe this is his first and only reign as WWE. Yeah, not good at remember things probably 14 years ago, but hey, 30 years ago, I can probably remember well. Anyway, question number 2, and I screwed up on my grammar there. Sorry about that. Anyway, question number 2. Who won the round robin Ironman tournament at Starrcade 89 Future Shock? Was it A. Ric Flair, B. Lex Luger, or C. Sting? All right, question number 2 again. Who won the round robin Ironman tournament at Starrcade 89 Future Shock? Was it A. Ric Flair, B. Lex Luger, or C. Sting? The answer is C. The Stinger. Yes, for some reason they started doing these concept Starrcade events instead of having Starrcade being the main show, the granddaddy of them all, and these basically their WrestleMania, their Super Bowl, whatever. Uh, Having all the storylines come together and or building starting new ones. They started doing these concepts, and this one was Future Shock. Uh, they had a singles and a tag team round robin tournament. Of course, like I said, Sting won uh, the single version. Maybe next week I'll ask who won the tag team. Anyway, so yeah, I didn't like these concept Starcade events, but um, it's didn't have no control of it, and like I said, just a fan. And me personally, I didn't care for it. If you're around by that time, how did you feel about all these concept Starcade events? Let me know in the comments. Let's go to question number 3. All right, question number 3. Who defeated Dory Funk Jr. for the Southwest Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in 1979? Was it A. Wahoo McDaniel, B. Tully Blanchard, or C. Buddy Roberts? All right, question number 3 again. Who defeated Dory Funk Jr. for the Southwest Championship Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in 1979? Do believe it was around October 1979. Was it A. Wahoo McDaniel, B. Tully Blanchard, or C. Buddy Roberts? The answer is Chief Wahoo McDaniels. He defeated him in October 1979. I believe Tully Blanchard held the championship for a little bit. He's probably more known in the Southwest Championship Wrestling, not only being Joe Blanchard's son, but he also was the original dynamic duo with Gino Hernandez and Buddy Roberts, of course, former Freebird, also former Hollywood Blondes, had success in that territory. Also wrestled as Dale Valentine when he was television champion. The television championship switched the names to just a heavyweight championship, basically the top championship in that territory. And as Dale Valentine, he won the TV championship and the heavyweight championship. See, I can somewhat remember stuff, even though I didn't see it. I just remember reading it. Anyway, let's go to question number 4. All right, a few weeks ago, I asked who was the Rookie of the Year, and I do believe it was 1988. It wound up being Medusa Michelli, and she was the first female to win that award, as that's voted for by the fans of Pro Wrestling Illustrated. So, let's get to question number 4. Who was the second female to win the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Rookie of the Year? Was it A. Sasha Banks, B. Charlotte Flair, or C. Veda Scott? All right, question number 4 again. Who was the second female to win the PWI Rookie of the Year? Was it A. Sasha Banks, B. Charlotte Flair, or C. Veda Scott? It was C. Veda Scott. Of course, she didn't have the career of Sasha Banks or Charlotte Flair. She basically, you know, stayed in the Indies, did some stuff in Ring of Honor, of course. Cup of Coffee, I believe, in TNA. AEW, they had a women's tag team tournament. She was a guest commentator. Also became a commentator on AEW Dark. And that's basically all I know of her career. If you know any more, hey, drop a comment. Let me know what you thought about Veda Scott. Did she earn the award of 2012 Rookie of the Year? All right, here we go. Main event, question number 5. Who was the famous music producer that was the financial backer of Smoky Mountain Wrestling? Was it A. Mutt Lange, B. Rick Rubin, or C. Quincy Jones? Like I said, folks, one of these days I'm going to start doing like outtakes. Like that was on Blu-rays and DVDs, and sometimes uh, VHS movies. They have like outtakes of when they was making the movie, people flubbing lines and stuff like that. One of these days I'm gonna start doing that. It's gonna be when I get a little bit better at this, and I get more subscribers. Yes. Anyway, with that being said, question number 5, main event here. Who was the famous music producer? I ain't screw it, flub it. Who was the famous music producer that was the financial backer of Smoky Mountain Wrestling? Was it A. Mutt Lange, B. Rick Rubin, or C. Quincy Jones? It was B. Rick Rubin. Yes, Rick Rubin was the co-founder, along with Russell Simmons, of Def Jam Records. He produced Beastie Boys, Run DMC, LL Cool J. Also did some metal with Slayer and Danzig, alternative Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rage Against the Machine, um, Aerosmith, the new metal thing, Linkin Park. Also produced, I didn't know this till I read about it. He also produced a couple of country artists, Johnny Cash and the Dixie Chicks. I'm not calling them, they're the Dixie Chicks. Sorry, they've always been known that, and nobody cares what they want to call themselves now. But anyway, so yes, Rick Rubin, I think, spotted them $1 million. Uh, Rumor has it that uh, the one of the one of the agreements of doing it was if he could get a signed autographed pair of Ric Flair's boots. Uh, who knows? I don't know how much that rumor is true. If you know, hey, leave a comment. I think Jim Cornette denied that rumor, but I could be wrong. I think he was just a wrestling fan, and they crossed paths somehow and say, "Hey, here's $1 million. Go for it." I think it was maybe the number's wrong too. $1 million probably wrong too, but I don't know. I wasn't there. Anyway, that does it for this week's Wrestling Tribute Tuesday. Hopefully, you folks were entertained. Definitely having fun making these. So yes, be a champ and become a subscribe, or hit that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a thing. Also leave a comment. Let me know how you did, and if you were entertained as well. Also hit the like button. Share with friends. That until next time. You folks have a good one and take it easy. Thank you for checking out my video. I really do appreciate it. And of course, this is the part where I ask you, if you're not a subscriber yet, to click on that subscribe button, leave a like, also share with friends. And if you want to follow me on social media, on Twitter, X, it's at RRPATRPTV 46. On Facebook, it's this Ronald Ray. And yes, I need to turn in my man card because I do have a TikTok. You can find me on TikTok at RP2Vision. As always, you have a good one and take it easy.